Well, today's November the 8th, and I'm set up on the edge of a clear cut and a little drainage where deer cross. Gonna do an observation sit. I got some really good rubs behind me up on the hill. Mostly done at night, I'm sure. Just kind of wanted to see what was moving through here and maybe try to figure something out on these deer. I hadn't been sitting there very long. I kept seeing these little movements in the brush, flickers of white, and couldn't tell what it was. I thought maybe it was a deer bedded down, and I realized it was a bobcat, and I watched it slip up on this bird and catch it. Didn't get the camcorder turned on in time before he actually caught the bird. He's sitting there eating it right now. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Went along, I spotted another bobcat down there, and as I was trying to get it on film, it spotted something, took off and caught it. And then the other bobcat tried to take it away from him, and they ran up a tree right beside of him. It looks like it's got a bird in its mouth. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like bird legs. So I watched these two cats chase each other around, trying to take the food away from each other. Now, this turned out to be a pretty interesting morning. You don't usually see this out in the wild. Bobcats are pretty skittish animals, and you don't see them very often. I started to take a shot at this bobcat, and as soon as I did, it ran back down the tree. I thought, well, crap. I guess I'll just watch them then. So I dropped my bow back down. Probably a good thing that I didn't shoot that cat up in that tree, because then I wouldn't have seen the three that's there. Plus, I probably never would have found my arrow out there in that clear cut. Got to thinking about it afterwards. So now I'm looking at three bobcats. I'm just watching them chase each other around, playing, kind of like cats do. Eventually a fourth cat comes into play. I end up with 4 cats. Now, the most cats I've ever seen together at one time has been 5. Bobcats are interesting animals for sure. Listen to them call back and forth to each other. It almost sounds like a little small dog barking, don't it? They chasing each other again. I thought y'all might be interested in listening to how these bobcats communicate back and forth to each other. Heck, I got a whole family of bobcats down there. Looks like at least 3. maybe 4. You can hear them calling back and forth to each other.
Boy, them birds are upset. Listen to them. Now, I don't know this to be 100% accurate, but I've been told that if a bobcat has a long tail, that it's a male. That has a short tail, it's a female.
Well, maybe if them bobcats leave, deer might come in here. I don't really think a deer's gonna come in here with all that racket. I don't know, you never know. I watched a buck deer chase a bobcat off one time. I mean, he was on his tail, burning it up, running him out of that clear cut. That buck said, "You ain't getting nowhere near my bed area, boy." It was a funny sight. I wish I'd got it on video. But that was entertaining. Maybe they'll go on now and I can settle back down deer hunt. Well, it's November 8th for my evening hunt. I'm just about drenched, soaking wet with sweat, just trying to get back here to this spot. I've looked everywhere for acorns, and there's just absolutely no acorns in the woods this year. I've hunted near bedding, real tight to bedding. I thought, well, this evening I'd do another observation set and see if there was any acorns in this area at all. Maybe I can hear the deer, tell where they're coming from, where they're going to. I hear the squirrels up there gnawing on a hickory nut, but I don't really think deer key in on hickory nuts. So, just gonna sit here and see what happens. I'm on an intersection of trails out here in this hardwoods, where they come off these hilltops, dropping into this little drainage. Maybe I'll see a deer, possibly kill one. Nothing fresh in this area at all. But I'm tired of walking, and like I said, I'm drenched in sweat, so I'm sitting right here. Well, I did have one doe coming down the hill. She started snorting. I don't know what she's snorting at. I got my binos up. I kept looking in her direction. I finally spotted her. She's looking the opposite way from where I'm sitting, and she did not go the direction I'm sitting. She went the direction that she was looking. And there was another doe behind her. Squirrels on up. They're about 200 yards, and they're just barking like crazy at her. I don't know what she's snorting at. Well, November the 8th has come to a close. All I saw was 2 does.